What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know why we here. And as usual, y'all know what we here to talk about. Just got through watching it, just went off. Everybody's talking about it. WWE, the Elimination Chamber. Before I get into the specifics, let's shout out the matches. It was a short pay-per-view. It got to the point. Got down to the nitty-gritty. So the first match was the Women's Elimination Chamber. They started off with Alexa Bliss. What am I saying that? Was it Alexa Bliss? Alexa Bliss was the first one to come out, so she was actually in a pod. And it ended up being the first ones to start off was Kiana James and Tiffany Stratton. Kiana James is different, bro. She got the look, she got the physique, she got the ability to be a star. She really do. Especially if y'all familiar with her in-ring work that she did in NXT. You know what I'm saying? She was showing out. She was showing out. But and shout out to Raquel. Raquel was doing her thing. I did not like how Raquel got eliminated. I did not like it. It was weak. It felt like it was rushed, and it was just weak to me. It really was. Asuka was doing her thing. Alexa Bliss was doing her thing, and I wanted Alexa to win. I wanted Alexa to win so they can open up the triple threat between her, Jade, and Charlotte, because there's something there. They got something there. But it came down to Tiffany and Rhea Ripley. And y'all already know. You know, I ain't got nothing against Rhea Ripley. It's just we've seen her in this position before. Let's do something different. Let's do something different with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? But but honestly, I was thinking when it came down to them two, I was like, you know what? Honestly, we've seen Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton go at it before. This is fresh. Jade versus Rhea is money. I really got to thinking about it and it was like, you know what? That's money. If I had already said, if Alexa don't win, they for damn sure gonna go with Rhea. But I was for sure we might get like some kind of swerve, and they just let Alexa win because the story is there. But shout out to Rhea Ripley, man. She going to Mania to face Jade Cargill. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a hell of a match. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm wondering, are they gonna let Jade Cargill beat Rhea Ripley? But we'll see. I'm interested to see how the promos go leading up to Mania. But moving right along. So the next match was Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Yeah. This was a solid match. I'm glad that Becky actually got to be in there with somebody to show off her skill and what she's able to do, especially and then AJ Lee coming back to a singles match after all this time. She still got it. It ain't gonna be perfect, but she still got it. And she pulled it off. Wish they were in her hometown. It didn't make sense for her not to pull it off because Becky's been champion. She held it for a while the first time she won it. And then she won it back from Maxine Dupree. So, you know, title reigns over. That's cool. I like that they did that. So her and CM Punk can be champions together. Like, you know, I'm cool with that. Talk your shit. They in Chicago. Talk your shit. Okay, shout out to them. Next match for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk versus Finn Balor. Now, the whole time I was watching this, I was me and my brother was texting back and forth because he was watching it too. And when they hit the entrance, I was like, when Finn came out, I was like, you know what? And he said it. He said Finn ain't come out in demon mode. He ain't on demon time tonight. He don't want to win that belt. And I was like, facts. I don't know. Me and bro, we sinking because I don't know how he knew that I was thinking the same damn thing. I'm like, motherfucker, this is CM Punk, the Second City Saint. You lost once. Straight up, you lost. You come out here without the demon? And it went, but this was a good match. This was a great match. They always put on a show when they in the ring together. Finn Balor ain't lost a step. I ain't gonna lie, Finn Balor looked like he moving a lot better than CM Punk, our current champion. But I'm just saying, but that's, but CM Punk did his thing, and so did Finn Balor. Finn Balor put up a fight. There was one instance in the match where it looked like he was gonna call out for help, call JD or Dom to come out there, but he didn't do it. Seeds. The seeds already been planted. They just waiting to grow, so his ass can go ahead and leave Judgment Day so he can grow, because Judgment Day didn't grow with him. They're anchors around Finn Balor's feet. I'm just saying. But ultimately, what ended up happening, CM Punk is still your world heavyweight champion. And oh, by the way, CM Punk's entrance, man, they did that 96 Bulls entrance. Had the banners flowing down with the CM Punk on the jerseys and shit. That shit was dope as fuck. That shit was dope. And I forgot the announcer dude they had. It was legit. It was legit. Only thing that would have been better if Michael Jordan would have announced it himself. CM Punk came in that bitch to play. CM Punk came in there to win. And that's what he did. Now him and his wife can sleep in the bed together with the belts and do the strange shit that she claimed they do. But whatever. Anyway, that's another story. But yeah, shout out to CM Punk, man. Shout out to CM Punk. Now, we get to the nitty gritty. The men's Elimination Chamber match. Oh, wait a minute. Before I get to that fucking crate. WWE, I don't know what the fuck kind of pink cocaine y'all doing or whatever. This is a waste of time and effort with that crate. I was thinking, I said, it's gotta be Jericho. It's gotta be Jericho. It wasn't fucking Jericho. It's some dude named Hassan, and no disrespect. But at a pay-per-view like this, you reveal somebody that hardly nobody knows. Well, I didn't know I don't know who he was, and there's a lot of other people that didn't know who he was. This was a waste of time. This was a waste of fucking time. And from the hot water that y'all already in, and I ain't gonna say hot water, the shit, these restrictions that y'all putting on people, saying that, hey, we can't do this. You can't host a watch party or nothing like that. It's a blackout or whatever. They actually doing this shit because the ticket sales have decreased, and they trying to get people in the seats. They trying to get asses in the seats physically. But ain't nobody got that kind of money. The tariffs and shit coming up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Especially with these WrestleMania tickets for Vegas. Off the chain. They taxing. They fucking taxing. And I can imagine what the hidden costs are. I went to WrestleMania 38. And let me tell you something. They got it's ticket fees and it's fucking ticket insurance. What the fuck is ticket insurance? But anyway, I had a good time, by the way. Had a blast. But man, that kind of money that they charging this year for the Vegas shit, nah. I watched that shit at home in my living room on the big screen. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, I don't know what they was thinking with that crate. I do not know. That was a waste of fucking time. I don't know what the hell is going on with WWE and what are they thinking? Shit. But anyway, moving on. The men's elimination chamber. There was a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. And not the good kind. I did not like I hated the way that Trick Williams got eliminated. It was cheap and disrespectful. And I didn't like it. LA Knight did not win. He got packed the fuck up. I didn't like it. Of course, I knew there were going to be shenanigans. And when people start getting eliminated, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? What are we doing? What are y'all, what the fuck are y'all doing? Jesus Christ. But it was exciting. It was exciting. Even though through all the fuckery. So it got down to a point where Logan Paul was in the ring. Logan Paul was doing his thing or whatever like that. By the way, Javon was the first one to get eliminated. But Logan Paul was in the ring. And all of a sudden, the masked man popped back up. He outside the ring. Security bum rushed his ass, and then while they were taking him up the ramp, they unmasked him. Another nobody, and no disrespect to that person because I don't know him. But I'm just saying, somebody that nobody knows, just a rando. And then while the cage was open, after Trick was walking out because he got eliminated, another masked man popped up. I knew they were going to do this shit. Another masked man popped up, came in there, kicked Logan Paul, curb stomped him, and Logan Paul got eliminated. And then they closed up on the masked man, took the mask off. Seth freaking Rollins. I said it. That reveal that they did with that first masked man, when they said he was from Seth Wrestling School, I was like, it's Seth Rollins. It's Seth Rollins. Now, not saying those first guys, they were somebody completely different. Because all these injuries and shit, WWE really had to pivot. They really had to pivot. I had already said Jay wasn't supposed to win that match. Bronson Reed was supposed to win it. So, but once again, with the vision, like I said in my short video, it's going to be very interesting to see what Creative and Paul Heyman can do with Logan Paul and Austin Theory, which, hate them or love them, they're great talents. They are, and they can be molded into something bigger. But Seth freaking Rollins is back in the building. Oh, you bet your ass you're going to be talking this shit Monday. Seth Rollins is back. Hell yeah. But when it came down to it got down to after, LA Knight got eliminated. Javon Evans, he was the first to go. Trick Williams got eliminated. Logan Paul, of course, I just said he got eliminated. And then it came down to Randy and Cody. And I was like, you know what? I was watching it with my daughter. And I was like, you know what? God damn it. Raheem, I love you. But I don't want you to win. You done had your time in the sun to go do some side quests. Do some side quests. At this point, I want Randy. LA Knight can't win it, damn it. If it's down to you and Randy, I want Randy to win. And I called this right down the fucking middle. The gate was, the cage was still open. All of a sudden, Drew McIntyre, bitch ass, his toxic ass, come through there with the belt, hit Cody in the back of the head. What the fuck? Then this motherfucker went for a Claymore, He went for a Claymore, missed. Randy turned him around and RKO'd his ass. RKO'd his ass. Yeah, he did. He caught him with RKO. This motherfucker bounced back up. Cody grabbed him, did the crossroads. Cody got his ass up out of there, but soon as Cody got up, Cody caught that RKO. 1, 2, 3. Randy going to Mania to face Drew McIntyre for the championship. He on the road to his 15th championship. That's what's up. I'm with it. And after the show, Drew just fucking crashed out. Him and Nick Aldis, they damn near might have a match. Like, I mean, Buddy losing his shit. Like, I told you I'm the champion. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. You know, he Drew McIntyre on that time. He's on that time. Now, in my opinion, and I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I think they missed a real opportunity, but they might do a swerve. They might do a swerve. Just imagine and I've said this before. LA Knight should have won. I think, in my opinion. Because imagine if LA Knight would have won and he would have chose CM Punk, regardless of what's set in stone with Roman Reigns. Can you imagine that match? A triple threat? Roman Reigns versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. Can you imagine the promos? The build up? That's money. That is money. And then on top of it, that would have left it open for Drew's championship. Set that up for a triple threat. Drew McIntyre versus Cody versus Jacob Fatu. The shit writes itself. The first time in WrestleMania history, both nights end with a triple threat main event for the titles. It's money. It's money. Damn it, I need to be on the payroll. I'm just saying. I know I'm a small YouTube channel, but man, WWE, if you're listening, Hunter, Paul Levesque, Triple H, I've been a fan for years. Listen, I'm telling you, it's money. Just listen to me. It's fucking money. And hell, if you wanted to add more to it, you could have threw Randy in there. Randy could have came in there and made a statement, just RKO everybody. Now it's a fatal 4-way. But now you got two main event matches on both nights. That's star-studded. I'm just saying. The shit writes itself. But they not listening. They not fucking listening. So I guess we gotta deal with it. But we gonna see in the coming weeks. We ain't got long before WrestleMania. And bet your ass my eyes gonna be locked on to it. Because I wanna know. I'm anxious to know what's gonna happen next. The shit gotta cook. The shit gotta cook. I remember they said that about LA Knight. LA Knight LA Knight been cooking. He been cooking and he been putting on work, and he botched. He botched the night. He did. They were making jokes talking about that's probably why his ass got eliminated. LA Knight, yeah, and he did the jump up to the top rope and his foot slipped. What the fuck? But maybe they got something else planned for LA Knight. It's still early. But as usual, man, y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and God bless the Fed. Whoa.